All right, so the first part were these different activities, if you recall, where you had to give a score between 0 and 10, depending on to what extent you're able to do an activity. And 10 means I have no problem at all, and 0 means there's no way I can do it. It's completely
Okay.
impossible. So the first activity was to read study material for 4 hours.
Probably about an 8.
Right? Yeah. And then we have 10-hour wedding with no alcohol.
10.
Yes. And 10 hours work day.
10.
Yeah. And gym 3 times a week for 1.5 hours.
10.
All right. Good stuff. So just FYI. Oh, hang on just a second here. Oh, I just have a small. Just a minute. My Excel sheet just gave me some trouble. Just wait up. 10, 10, 10. Okay. So your activity levels have dramatically improved.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. When we did this the first time, your
Yeah.
total
Yeah.
score was 6, which is now, and it's now 38.
Yeah.
So basically, like reading study material for 4 hours was a 2, 10-hour wedding was a 0, 10-hour
Yeah.
workday was a 3, gym 3 times a week was a 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And actually, it's only one of these that's not a 10. So
Yeah.
all right, Mary. So well done and congratulations with that. And it's also increased from 28 last time, which you also had a great improvement from last time. So it
Yeah.
was 28 and now it's 38.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the total score is 40. So okay, so the next part is your top 3 worst symptoms the last week.
The neck pain.
Mm-hmm.
Sinus pressure and jaw pain.
Yeah. Okay. So now we get to the actual symptoms, and again you have to give a score between 0 and 10, but in this case it's the other way around. So 0 is no pain. I haven't, like in the last week-ish, I haven't had that symptom at all. It hasn't bothered me at all. And 0 and 10 is it's really, 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 really bad.
Yeah.
So the first one is pain in the back of the head, or like headache in the back of the head.
I just get it on the left side at the back, but it's not. So it's here.
Okay, we have one that's called pain behind the ear.
Yeah. So 0 then.
Yeah. So, and actually the next one is pain behind the ear.
Yeah. So maybe about a 3.
Yeah. Just a moment. 3. Yeah. And then we have in temples over the ears.
0.
Mm-hmm. And forehead.
0.
And on the top of the head.
0.
Mm-hmm. And the back teeth.
0.
Mm-hmm. And the jaw.
5, 4, 5.
Yeah, 5. Mm-hmm. And in the eyes or behind the eyes.
Maybe about a 1.
Mm-hmm. And sinus pain.
3.
And pain inside the ear.
Maybe 2.
And pain in the throat, inside the throat.
I would say it's 0.
Yes. And in the chest.
0.
And the neck.
5.
Mm-hmm. And the base of the skull.
0.
And then the upper back.
0.
And between the shoulder blades.
0.
And then the back, in the middle of the back.
0.
And in the lower back.
0.
And on the top of the shoulder.
Maybe about a 2. I do get it on my left, top of my left shoulder.
And inside or on the side of the shoulder.
0.
And the upper arm.
0.
Lower arm.
0.
And wrist and hands.
0.
Yes. And then we have the various symptoms, so feeling disturbances in arms, hands, and fingers.
0.
Yeah. And tinnitus.
0.
And sensitivity to sounds.
0.
And sensitivity to light.
0.
And trouble swallowing or sensation of not swallowing properly.
0.
Watery or dry eyes.
0.
Clicking of the jaw or mechanical movement issues with the jaw.
2.
And nausea.
0.
And dizziness and balance disturbances.
0.
Irritation in the eyes.
0.
Irritation in the nose.
Maybe about a 2.
And trouble turning the head.
0.
And visual disturbances.
0.
And feeling of living in jelly or living in a dream.
0.
And stomach problems.
0.
Yeah. And inability to concentrate.
Well, that's maybe not because of this.
No.
Maybe a 1.
And inability to sleep or poor sleep quality.
No, it's fine. 0.
And stress or anxiousness.
0.
And tiredness or a lack of energy.
0.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Incredible.
I think it's also because I've made a lot of life changes as well.
Yeah. But that's fantastic. Mary.
I think if I could just get rid of the pain that I have in my neck, it would be and the sort of, even the sinus pain isn't that bad. It's more it just feels like, I don't know, like something's out of place, or do you know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like.
Sure.
And I think if I got rid of that, then it would be back to normal.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just see your percentages. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so your symptoms since we started have improved by 86%. So they've gone from 180 to 26, and as you are well aware, the majority of your symptoms are rather low. I mean, the jaw is still relatively high, the neck is relatively high, so really jaw and neck
is the main. Yeah, that's main.
But this is fantastic, and also all of the derived problems like inability to concentrate and all that stuff. Like it was the first time we did it, it was 9977, and now it's 1000.
Yeah.
So.
But it's, and I think also I have changed my lifestyle, which is obviously I've stopped drinking alcohol.
Yeah. So lots of contributing factors.
Yeah.
But all in all, really, really good
Yeah.
news. So I'll stop the recording.